So, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another match day watch along. Neutral-ish, like we did last week. Neutral-ish in the sense of Arsenal aren't involved, as you can tell by the thumbnail, by the game as well, etc. But it's kind of an emotional attachment to it because it involves Man City. Obviously, it's a title race, as I decided during the international break. Basically, because it is that. This is like the first time where my team, Arsenal, are involved in for so long. What would be more interesting for the channel and for the viewers, etc. is what if I had to make every Man City until the title race is done? What if I had every single Man City game until the title is decided one way or the other? Apologise for the hair, by the way. So yeah, here we are doing another shameless watch along. Quite literally, I'm a Saints fan as we speak. Speaking of which, we've got two Arsenal agents in the Southampton side starting tonight. Theo Walker up top in some decent form recently, and Ainsley Maitland-Niles makes a start in the back line as well in his favourite position, by the way, not. So yeah, just something for a miracle. You never know. Again, you never know. Southampton got something to fight for in terms of their fighting for their lives, in terms of trying to stay up. Leicester, obviously, spoilers of that, by the way, because we only match the day stream later. Obviously, Leicester lost against Bournemouth, so Leicester are now dropped to second from bottom. If Southampton were to get a win today, they'd put Leicester bottom and they'd go a position higher, basically, and just start climbing out of that relegation zone, sorry. Whereas obviously Man City's perspective is they're going to keep the pressure up on us, basically. But teams are out, by the way. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to give no score predictions because I'm being honest. I fully expect, even though I want Southampton to do us a favour, either get the shock win or the best case after that is a draw. I fully expect City to walk this. If we're being brutally honest here, but we live in hope. You never know. As I say, with Southampton have something to fight for, and at home, it's to say you never know. And Haaland is back in the starting 11 today as well for Man City. So, sort of a theme this season has been they're less fluid when he's in the team. We saw it last week how more fluid they were with someone like Alvarez and that attack that they had last week, basically. But we put Haaland in. It's fluid, but not as fluid as we've known them to be. So again, we never know. Again, Haaland could do a stat pad thing as a score hat trick again. But he has done most of this season. Just to be the stat pad looking striker. Oh dear. Don't like that away kit, but well, is it? I thought their away. I thought this was their third kit originally. I've decided to make it their away kit, but I don't like it. And we're underway. We've got Nemeth in the chat. We've got Stefan in the chat. Big up, guys. How you doing? Anyone else in the chat? If you're new to the channel, do subscribe. Do smash that like button. And do share the content around even today and tomorrow and tonight as well. The more you guys like, subscribe, and share, more so share. YouTube see that, and they do their bit to help push the channel as well and help grow the channel their way as well. I'm just going to do a scoreboard now, so bear in a second. We'll put the sound on slightly so I can hear what the commentator's got to say. Well, I know Alan Smith's got co-commentator, but I think it's Rob Hawthorne or something, because it's Saturday, isn't it? So. Doing a weird one today, but as Stefan said before, it's been a good day in some aspects if you're a Celtic fan. At the old Firmie. I was going to do that actually. I was thinking about doing that game today, but I was just completely, for whatever reason, woke up and I was just banging headache. Wasn't with it, and again, I don't want to be coming on the live stream not fully with it and not giving you the best quality content. Basically, if I'm just there half like, I literally nodded off. Put it that way. Fell asleep in the second half quite a few times. I missed literally the 2-1, the 3-1, the 3-2 goals. I mean, the only goals I actually saw the goals in the first half, basically. That old film, because I was literally out of it, so I decided not to. But we hopefully, assuming there's no clashing of Arsenal games when the old firm comes around in the next few weeks, and at Ibrox, that comes around, I will cover that game between Rangers and Celtic, even though it will be wrapped up by then. Right, man. Let's see. There we go. We've got our scoreboard up. There we go. There we are. And get this up as well, the old banner. That's the screen there. But yeah, how are we all doing anyway? In general, guys, how are we all feeling? Not just for this game, but in general today. Hope everyone's having a good Easter weekend so far as well. No matter who's wanting to Tottenham, obviously. Free kick for Southampton. Yeah, easy to defend. It wasn't even shooting range. It's a free kick Southampton, was it? It wasn't shooting range. Oh. We went down easy there, got a free kick undergone. So Ward-Prowse was never going to have a shot from that angle, from that far out either. So the only way he was doing it is doing what he did. But yeah, league is done and dusty, to be fair. Tavares' goal was a score. Yeah, that was I've got to say, because obviously he had a goal ruled out. I think it was a soft out. I don't think it was a foul. When it was a 0-0 range, Redes, I didn't think it was a foul personally. Not enough for the player to go down and command the goal to be disallowed. But it is what it is. They went 1-0 down. Great goal, by the way, from Celtic. All goals are great, actually. I've seen the highlights since. But so Rangers plugged away. They kept themselves in the game. They didn't do what they've done in the last couple of years since they last won the league and just go, fuck. And they get obliterated in terms of scoreline, 4-5s or whatever. They kept themselves in the game. They got back into the game. As I said, fantastic free kick. You couldn't ask for a better free kick, put it that way, from Tavares, or whatever you pronounce his name. I can't pronounce his name now. But I know you're on about the penalty. Rangers a penalty taker, basically. You couldn't ask for a better free kick. For me, one, but it was a good free kick. No goalkeeper was saving that, to be honest. But yeah, second half, they came out. Celtic got the 2-1 lead early on in the second half, and then went 3-1. And you think, oh, here we go. But again, Rangers kept plugging away. They kept themselves in the game somewhat, kept plugging away. Got what ended up being the consolation goal. But then they kept plugging away. They kept trying. They didn't give up. And that's in terms of these derbies. I don't. And this is Arsenal Tottenham from my perspective. When it's a derby that doesn't involve Arsenal, I like it when it's tightly contested, not just a complete washout sort of game. Southampton have played. I mean, we're nearly 5 minutes into this game. Southampton are pressing very high up when Man City in the ball, and Man City is breaking at pace here. Man City on attack. It'll be 1-0. Good save. Oh, thank God for that. Thank God. Good save. Good save from the former Man City goalkeeper there, the young lad that he bought back. Southampton bought back in the summer. Pizzuno, how you pronounce his name. I do apologise if I got it wrong. But as he got the save, obviously he saved it, but sort of pushed it into the ground at the same time. So as it bounced up, obviously De Bruyne was trying to get his head to it, but it's bounced way over his head and couldn't get to it any time. Southampton need to be careful. Southampton's game management, it needs to be spot on, because literally the entire team were pressing deep in the attacking in Man City's defensive half there, trying to put pressure on them. And Man City just went, okay, pass, boom, and almost scored. I'm like, no. Reveda's playing for those Mars bars. I'll be honest, in terms of the player himself, I don't understand. With all the controversy that's come with him since he'd signed for them all them years ago, the amount of red cards and on and off the field antics in general, how he's still at Rangers, I don't know. Big up, Hawk. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're keeping well, and a good weekend and all that. It was a decent game to watch, but yeah, I'm not disagreeing on that either. The better team did win, obviously. I'm not going to disagree on that. But that's what I'm saying. I liked it. I liked the fact that, unlike last season or the season before they won the league under Gerrard, whenever they went a goal down at home or away, they'd go, heads drop and get pumped 5-0. Rangers since they've come back up, apart from the season when they won the league. So it's good. It was good to see they didn't give up and they made a game of it, because otherwise it would have. It's just been a run and mill. Like, boom, thank you very much, got the title. They made Rangers, made Celtic work for it. And that's all you can. I know, obviously, from their perspective, fans' perspective, want to win it, but they've left everything on the pitch at the end of the day. They're not, worst case scenario, they've left everything on the pitch. They tried their hardest, and it's just not been their day. But Celtic were the better team, and you can tell the confidence in Celtic. Their confidence this season is unmatched, basically. Even Rangers can't get near them. In terms, obviously, they're 12 points clear now. So I think the thing is, the league itself, being done and dusted, before Rangers sacked Van Bronckhorst because of the 9-point gap. That league, because of how uncompetitive, with all due respect, that league is. It's if you get any sort of even a 6-point gap early on, it's very rare that you get caught, basically. In the SPL, sorry. Got the Arsenal Misfit in the chat, says, "Hi Ron, hope you're good." Hi to the chat and the chat room as well. Oh, bloody hell. And City deserve to lose this match just for Kit there. I don't like that Kit. I mean, at least you'll see him coming in one sense. You won't miss him in that sense, but don't like it. I think it was meant to be their third kit. This is the thing. It was meant to be their alternative third kit, the one they're wearing today. Because they were the home kit, and what's become now their third kit what was released as their away kit was the traditional black and red stripe thing they got. That'd be a throwback and all that. And this was meant to be their third, but then the season started and the club themselves decided, actually, this horrendous kit that Puma provided us, this black and bright yellow, luminous yellow kit, we're going to wear that as our away kit instead, no matter what. We're not going to wear we're not going to go with tradition and keep the fans appeased. Oh dear, one sec. Oh, one sec. I'm doing something in a sec. Sitting there attacking Mahrez, cutting inside. Bruyne. Fluff didn't need it, no. Oh, yeah. Well done, Theo. Everyone's dropping back. Even Theo's doing the shit in defence here. This is going to be a long game, I think. The SFA were never going to allow Celtic to win 10. Plus Celtic blew it big time. That's the thing. They had the chance to do the 10. It's just in obviously that what the Rangers, the season that Rangers won it, obviously won the league a couple of years, not last season before, when there was no fans in the stadium because of the COVID, basically for everyone the COVID season, the lockdown season, whatever you fucking called it, because no one was allowed in until like the last game in England anyway. But obviously in Scotland, no fans were allowed in at all for any of the games. They tried it once and in the winter it backfired, obviously because of the outbreak. City wearing their fur kit, the neon looking one. Yeah, they are. That's the one they wear, neon. It's basically a neon, black, a neon yellowy green shirt, basically. But it's mainly neon. Put it this way: how neon it is, you could literally go down to, if you're living in London or you have an underground service up and down in it wherever you are in the UK, and you're going doing work in the tunnels and all that. No, the neon jackets. You could wear this and you wouldn't. It wouldn't look. You could go there wearing the Man City shirt. Sorry, and you wouldn't look out of place. It's that bad. It's that horrendous. I really don't like it. Especially the players as well. I mean, obviously we're playing at Southampton today on the coast, and it looks like decent weather. And obviously there's a part of the pitch where there's bright sun on the pitch still. And every time the players are going into that sunny part of the pitch, it's fucking blinding. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, that one, that's shit, isn't it? Yeah, it's like I said, I don't like it. I really don't. Another reason why I'm so relieved we don't have Puma again. We're talking about kits. Back to our Puma era. I hated the Puma kits at Arsenal. All home and away in the thirds. They just didn't. The materials felt cheap. The large didn't. They felt like a medium. Like you could barely breathe in the fucking things. And I'm a large, but hey. But anyway, it is what it is. Thank God we've got Adidas now. So. Hello. Yeah, it's working. Sorry about that. My microphone decided to mute itself for some bizarre reason. Arsenal forever. Craig in the chat says, "Big up Ryan. Last time Leicester got relegated from the Premier League was the last time Arsenal won the league. Is history back to repeat?" Oh, don't. Oh, don't. That would actually be spooky. Now you mentioned that. I didn't think of that before actually. That would be spooky, but that did happen though. Yeah. No, exactly, Stefan. I mean, I thought they were bad in the Arsenal way. They were making our kits from the summer of 2014 until a couple 4 years. I think now 20. What year was 2018, 2019? So it was only a few years, wasn't it? Summer 2014 ended in 29 after 18-19 season. But the home kits, I've got some of the shirts, just because obviously someone supports my club and all that during them seasons, respectively. But straight from the off, I like the colour scheme of the first away kit they did, the traditional yellow, navy blue season, all that traditional colours there. I liked it, but the material was cheap. You could tell from just looking at it before you even touched it. The point on the attack here. But the home shirt didn't look Arsenal, didn't feel like an Arsenal. Again, it's again all my shirts that I got before with Nike, and then since Adidas, and during the Puma are all large. I'll always get large. Nike fit like a glove, nice and loose as well. Not like you got to fucking go and do a marathon basically to wear an Arsenal kit. Bloody hell, well blocked. Adidas, so I'm wearing all the shirts I've ever got. I've been large since Adidas coming as well. I've kept to that. Pretty good point. And every single one, again, nice. I like the Nike ones. Nice fitting, nice and loose, comfortable to wear. It's just Oh, go on, go Southampton, go, just run. Don't give up. What are you doing? Just run, you bastard, run! Oh, you knob! You absolute knob jockey. Number 20 for Southampton, literally complete mistake from De Bruyne, and he's got the ball. He just ran, and he's started running. That's what I'm thinking. Run! Anyone that's catching up with it, keeping up with Zake, and at one point he's pulling away, and he sort of looks, realises, puts handbrakes on, and then goes again, and then takes a horrible touch on the box. And Edison just goes, "Thank you very much." Off we go again. Oh my god. Oh dear, got Tom in the chat as well. Big up, Tom. How you doing, my friend? Using the Eddie emoji already, even though he's not available. Okay, it's on. Okay, cool. Oh dear. My Puma Cazorla shirt had all the letters and numbers starting to crack after 6 months yet. My 03 2004 Arsenal Bergkamp shirt looks brand new. Yeah, I'm getting, since they've gone down this route, because obviously you've got referring back to the 0304 era and all that. It was all felt, wasn't it? It was all felt. Maybe get a bit grubby after a while, like the 02 and all that. I've got my ones. Might get a bit grubby, not grubby, not dirty grubby, but like because of the fluff and all that crap in the wash and all that. But the lettering 9 times out of 10 will stay on the back as well when it was all felt. will stay on. Wouldn't come off. Would no sign of coming off. As soon as they went to this, we've got to use bloody that plastic transfer stuff. I had I've got the 2013-14, the 10-year anniversary away shirt. Up till recent, and I've had that from that season onwards. Never had an issue in terms of the transfer stuff on the front, the flyer sponsorship. No sign of it actually peeing off or cracking, anything like that. Put it in the wash the other day, a full wash load, inside out, as I've always done. Took it out the wash, all the letters just peeled up. So I'm now on the look for a brand new 13-14 away shirt. Now, oh, bloody hell. Oh dear, but it is what it is. That's a huge, massively wasted chance. The price of those numbers and letters take the piss rip off. Yeah, it is. Get rid of it. Well done. Felt numbers and letters were the best. This new plastic BS system. Okay, as I say, ever since they went, for whatever reason, the whole Premier League in general decided to go down the route of having the plastic transfer stuff and sponsorships. Not just sponsorship, the name, but now in the last 4 years, they've gone for the plastic transfer for the Premier League badge as well. Ever since they've done all that, everyone, no matter who you support, no matter who makes their kits, they all have issues. Sorry about that, but literally my microphone again switched muted itself, and I turned it back on, and then I'm talking. I'm checking out. I've got my settings up. No sound was going through, so I've had to reload my page. Sorry about that. The heat press badge is garbage. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help when it's hiring anyone. The face was cheap. Oh, chance there again. If we got ahead to that, could have been something there. Is it Elise? No, what? I mean, there's no. Well, 20 minutes into this game, Southampton. They're showing obviously they are showing that they are trying to fight here. Obviously, they're not just going to roll over and give City the points. They're actually going to try. They are going to try themselves and get something out of this game themselves. They're not just going to sit back and soak it all up, basically, which is good to see, obviously. But yeah, I'm going to prove a point actually. I've literally got my got a veil off camera, and most of the veil's filled with all the Arsenal, most of my Arsenal sets I've ever had. Going back to the old school kits, like the 97, 98 home shot I've got. I don't know if it's up there, but it's somewhere. I've got the 0304 home shirt. I've got two actually. I've got one plain, which I got at the top. I got that during the season itself. I think it's Christmas or birthday. I got that. So yeah, I got that in that time frame. I can still wear it, but it's a bit snug because that was a medium back then. When I was at 14, 15? Yeah, something like that. 14 gone on 15, whatever. Either way. So that was a medium, but still, because of the material and all that, I can still put it on. But when I'm bloated, hell no. I've also since, kind of how long ago now, but I've got the same shirt, another version of it from the 2002 0203 0304 that home shirt again. Put another copy of it, a version, we're going to call it, but with Perez on the back with the sleeve badges and all that in the gold. So it's like the from when we won the league, 0203, when we were defending champions. 4-0-3-4. But yeah, Felt, you couldn't beat the Felt. You never had these issues before. Heat first badges take the piss as well. I had an Ipswich one as a kid. Perhaps you should have a subject to talk about during the summer for streams. Could offer a few. Yes, knock yourself out. As long as they're not going to send a chat into chaos. Yeah, suggest a way. Sorry, yeah, the words out. Ball away from Theo. Hold it, Theo. Hold it, Theo. Hold it, Theo. Well done. Hold it in the corner. Hold it in the corner. Get the corner out of it. Come on. Oh, bloody hell. Got no support there. He tried doing something and it didn't work out in him, but it's still in that corner though. Bloody hell, go on. Go on. What are you doing that for, you nomp? A bit northern there. We like chaos. I know you do. That's the problem. Oh, Ainsley, what are you doing? What a wasted talent he's been. We've been brutally honest here about talking about Ainsley, obviously Arsenal. It's on loan from Arsenal. It's been another waste this season, hasn't it? All because you can't accept that. No matter where he is, they want to play him as a wing back or right back, whatever, a fullback in general. They want to make him versatile. He's not good enough, clearly, to play in midfield for no matter who. Got Stephen Wall in the chat says, Theo and Maitland Niles, we need you. Yep, 100%. Again, obviously, that's what I said at the start of the stream. Our two undercover agents are playing. Obviously, one of them we sold for years, but he's still an Arsenal boy at heart. And Ainsley, obviously on loan, obviously. So you never know. They did the job the other week against Tottenham. And that 3-3 dramatic draw that sent Conte over the top. There's a stop in play though. Jack's going down for whatever reason. I don't see why he's gone down and going, oh no, I hurt myself. It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50. No one. The player's gone up with him for the 50-50, not hit him, not hurt him in any which way. And he's gone down like he's just been sniped, basically, and going down like, oh, I've been punched. Help me, ref. The shit house, yeah, Jack Grealish coming to us. Oh, near you. Oh, of course, yeah, exactly. First and foremost, that's what I strive for on here. Obviously, if it be we're doing the watch-alongs, or we do the podcast like we did last night and all that. Just have a laugh, just enjoy it. So we're not taking it too. We're not going over the top. Taking it too serious. We just have a laugh. We talk football. We've got, obviously, like yourself, Stephen, I've got quite a few neutral fans as well that have joined the channel over the years, that become regulars and close friends like yourself and Tom and all that. And we just talk football. Just have a laugh. That's all. That's the best thing to do. Just have a bit of banter, have a good chin wag, and enjoy yourselves. That's all we can ask for on channels like this. But I am gonna at some point today. Do mind me. It's all pointing off at Chelsea again. All them Chelsea fans that went during midweek and Frank Lampard's back. Everyone, by the way, I don't know if you picked that up yesterday in the podcast, but Frank Lampard is back in the Chelsea hot seat till at least the end of the season. They lost today, 1-0. Piss poor, apparently. Who would have thought that one? Oh, you got to laugh. But all the Chelsea fans literally going, oh no, what? We'll take that. Frank till the end of the season. The season's done anyway. Sorry, what? Season's done. League-wise, domestically it's done, but you're still in the Champions League. I know it's Real Madrid, but it's still in the Champions League. No. So, I say giving up then. Got nothing to fight for. So let's bring back Frankie. It'll be fine. He'll turn things round. Okay, cool. That worked out today, didn't it, against Wolves? A team that can't score goals scored a goal against you and kept a clean sheet. That's all I'm saying. Oh, dear. Stefan, I come online to talk shit. To be honest, the literary sites are too serious. Does my head in. Yeah, you can't take yourself. You can't just take yourself too serious. You've got to have a laid back, chilled attitude and persona about yourself. Otherwise, what's the point? Basically, why? Because otherwise, you'll be getting numbers in and all that, but it's for the wrong reasons. It's for the reasons of everyone thinks you're a joke. I want to watch you be a clown every week, and that ain't me. Stephen as well says, Spirit of 89 needed tomorrow. Come on, you Gunners. Go for a 2-0. Mate, as long as we win tomorrow. No matter what happens in this game today, as long as we do our job tomorrow at Anfield, get the 3 points. That was a foul on Ainsley and got away with it from Haaland. But okay. Literally went up behind Haaland and went cracking his back. And the ref went, hang on. No advantage was given, by the way, just to be clear. No, as I was saying before, sorry. No matter what happens in today's game, as long as we go to Anfield and do our job and get the 3 points and get in and get out and crack on for next week against West Ham, I'll take any score. As long as we win, obviously, I'll be happy. It could be the scrappiest 1-0 or 2-0 win or whatever, but dig your heels in, scrap it out sort of result. I'll take it, as long as we get the 3 points. And this again, as an Arsenal fan of a certain age, and witnessing Arsenal win titles in the past, and how we've had to go and how you go about it, and having that from a fan perspective, that know-how of seeing your team get over the line. Oh, for fuck's sake, Southampton! How many more shots do you need? It's so wasteful, man. That's a foul. Ref. I mean, what was Peter's made of? Okay, this is ridiculous. They're basically on the counter attack. But again, sorry about that. But as I was saying before that ball came about there, but as an Arsenal fan of a certain age, that's seen our team go through these moments and seen ourselves get out of the mire in terms of getting ourselves over the line and winning titles. I do know. I have that know-how that it's not predominantly in terms of not going to turn up week in, week out playing fantastic football, playing every team off the park. That's too close. Surely that can't be given. That's a natural position. His arms are in a natural position. It's literally like 2 yards away. What's he going to do to move it? And he's trying to move his hands out of the way. I swear to God, if they do give this, I don't know if they are giving it or not, but if they do, they're going to go mental. Mike, give me my mic. I'm getting pissed off with fucking StreamYard, by the way. So yeah, as I was saying, I know not most there'll be a chunk of you guys in the chat that are, again, around my age group or a bit older, getting what I'm saying. That is, we're not going to be swashbuckling for every last week, because it's just about getting the result now, getting the 3 points on the board every game now, until we're mathematically over the line. That's what it's going to come down to. And that's still Man City, obviously. Good header, but and really good save actually. Keeper's kept alert and got to his near post and connected that into his arms easily. I've got to say, I'm being proved right about Haaland again because when I say proved right about Haaland, I mean in the sense of he's back in the 11 today, and Man City aren't doing what they did. They're not playing like they did against Liverpool, put it that way, in the sense of constantly bang, 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 bang. It was nice to see that Frank hasn't improved at all. Frank has got a free hit because he's a legend status, decent guy to be honest. I'm an Arsenal fan, so he's a prick. Oh, yeah. You got to laugh, isn't it? You got to have a laugh there. We've got Eastern finishing past, and the finishing post should be in sight. Have a good, yeah. I know what you're saying, in terms of get past this weekend and next week. Next week will be fine. I think next week is I know we're away. It's a London derby away to West Ham. And I know they got a fluky result. It was a fluke by the sounds of it. That Fulham just toothless up front by the sounds of it. But if we get our result tomorrow, I keep saying it because we don't want to jinx anything. But if we do our bit tomorrow and get our 3 points on the board, the confidence is going to be at an all-time high next week. And West Ham will not know what to do. They will not know how to deal with us. And we will just go, bye, thank you. Then we've got Southampton the week later at home. Boom, thank you very much. And it comes down to Man City. It could come down to that Man City game. And be in terms of winner takes all sort of thing. Depending on if we win tomorrow, West Ham and Southampton, and obviously Man City keep winning and keeping themselves in the 8-point gap still between now and then. A win could literally keep them in it basically, or defeat could be pretty much all but confirm it with a couple of games to spare basically. Look at that last pass, guys. Southampton made some good football today. His first 35 minutes, sorry. But sometimes it has been the final pass to the attack. It's like, just need to take your time, relax, and the thing is, these players know they can beat this Man City side because they've done it already in the League Cup this season. I'll be happy if we do nothing but grind out 9 1-0 wins. Yeah, again, keep winning. That's ours basically. I don't have to be pretty. That's my point. That being that we've of a certain age, Steve and a few others in the chat, we've been here before in terms of seeing this from Arsenal years ago now, obviously. But being that we've been here, we've seen that obviously sometimes you've got to play a bit, but as long as you're getting over the line, that's all that matters. Or John Stones has just been booked for a foul on Alcaraz. He's not disputed. He was just like, okay. I mean, it is a bookable offence. He flies in studs up basically. The studs himself don't make contact with the player, but the studs, he goes in, throws himself in the air, studs up, and goes through the player. So yeah, that's the book in itself. If he just made a normal tackle and didn't dive in like he did there and still won the ball, he might have got away with that in terms of not getting a booking. And to think I'm modern one. What's this? It will be good to see United sites when it happens. Oh mate, oh my god, it'll be a melt. Not just me, but from a rival perspective, obviously, yeah. From that rivalry itself, yeah, they will have an absolute meltdown. But just they will have a meltdown. I think they all have the biggest in terms of the rivals in and around us. The rivalries we've built up over the years. They are going to have the biggest meltdown. I'm here. I'm all here for it. I'll make the content. I'll make that content as well. Fuck it. If that happens, Tottenham, obviously, Tottenham, they're going to have a meltdown anyway because it's Arsenal, the local rivalry side of things. Chelsea, you're going to have a few going, trying to, even though they've done nothing this season, it's a fluke. Liverpool being Liverpool, but the biggest meltdowns will be Man United. And I'm all for it. Oh, there you go, Tom. Tomorrow, Sky Sports, 1 p.m, 2 o'clock kickoff, Leeds versus Crystal Palace at Elland Road. There you go. Must win, again, a bit of a must win after certain results today as well. Keep yourselves away from that bottom three. And then the big one, Liverpool versus the Arsenal. Oh dear. Talking like that, they might be a bit screwed midweek against Sevilla. Apparently, Marcus Rashford, I didn't see the game myself, but apparently Marcus Rashford's gone off during that game with a groin injury, so they could be screwed come midweek and onwards. That's the last thing they need. Their main threat being out injured with a groin injury. Right, here we go. As long as Arteta plays his game and does not change things because of who we are playing, we should be fine. That's how we got into this position. Exactly. As long as he doesn't do what Pep does in the Champions League, then we'll be fine. Yeah. Fucking hell. So they're going to give me hope, aren't they? They actually give me hope. Build me up. Do it. Basically, they're going to do what Palace did the other week for the international break. Build me up, give me that hope, and then go, there you go, City have the points. They are both great clubs, to be honest. Historically, yeah. And hence, when I say rivalry, I mean in terms of a rivalry that was built between Arsenal and Man United was built on both teams going at it for just over a decade, from the late 90s into the early 2000s, going at it for the title and have a major silverware. Offside he looked. Well done, no. Keeper was aware of himself, got out just in case and collected the ball. Thank you very much. And this is what I mean about Haaland. He was way off. He looked way offside. They didn't. Amazingly, Sky Sports didn't feed the frame there to see if he was or not. I'm just happy that I keep saying it every time I go on the stream nowadays, but I'm happy that there's we've got a good title race, and my team's one of the teams involved. But no, it's not just that, leading the line. It is mental when you consider where Arsenal have been for the last how many years. I can't keep getting count out of it, but how many years we haven't really been this competitive. Basically, let's be honest. How we felt and how we. One sec. Thank God for that. And then, as I say, the fall off of the last couple of games, we had that fourth spot in our hands with 3 games to go and lost 2 of the final 3 and threw it away. That could have mentally screwed everything up for Arteta, and in terms of the players, their mental attitude could have gone through the knees and lost faith in him and all that. Like we saw with Unai Emery after his first full season at the Europa League debacle. But no, players knuckled down, quite literally knuckled down, got themselves back in for pre-season. Was it in Germany first, and then obviously went off to the States and all that. Fantastic. Again, normally when it comes to pre-seasons, that's just like, as I say, it's all about getting the players there, it's up getting them ready to do season ahead and this, that, and the other. So the form of pre-season doesn't really normally continue into the season, but it has for us. The form we had in pre-season fluidly came into the season, and we just haven't looked back this touch wood. So yeah, can't complain about that in terms of how we do this season. But it's just like, was it? And I've said it before. for me, I wasn't expecting the title change this year. I thought, again, just get ourselves back in the top 4 and go again. And the next season would be the season where we go for mounting that challenge, start mounting a challenge and being competitive. But fair play. And again, you know what makes it even better? Because it's been so unexpected, and we've just been consistently good for once in a season for the first time in God knows how long. And it just goes to show the recruitment's key. You need to get the right players in that fit your system, that get what you're trying to do, and not prima donna drama queens, basically, with all due respect, in terms of obviously the drama that comes up. We had them as Ozil, Kolasinac, Mustafi, Aubameyang, for God's sake. That were just there for either the paychecks or just for the sake of it, just because. We've got an entire squad worth of players here that want to be at this club and want to achieve more than just top 4. They want to win major silverware, be it league, FA Cups, League Cups, FA Cups, and in European competition, and put their stamp on the European soil, and make that, again, create their own unique history within the club. Nobody was expecting this change, but fair play. I'd say it was, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Again, as I've been saying for this on and off season in podcasts and all that. For me, I was expecting this. If I'm being honest, next season, us to make that step up. But it is what it is, and I'm just going to enjoy it. And as I've been saying since January. And if anyone that's new to the channel could go back and look it up on other podcasts I've done, or other watch songs we do for Arsenal and all that. I've been saying no matter what happens in terms of coming first or second, because I've said since we played full-time whistle Manchester, after we played Man United, one sec, chance here. No. Oh, is this going to be it? Oh, what was he doing? Oh my God! We'll have another chance for Southampton to go 1-0 up. Fantastic ball from the 45 as well of Southampton. And again, at number 20, what is he? That's 2 opportunities that's on to him, and he's fluffed his lines both times now. Oh, it'll be one of them days, isn't it? As I said, he'll be played it all over again. But sorry about that. As I was saying as well, in terms of since the full-time whistle of Man United, I said we're going to the top 2 from here on in, basically. I'll be right. But again, no matter what, if we win the league or not, I have from how the attitude of these players have been since the adversity of last season and how they reacted and how they've done so far this season. There you go, 1-0. Hard into the goal. Fuck's sake! What did I say? So it's Palace all over again. Oh dear. Oh, well, it's going to be one of them. Only one of them, isn't it? I'll wait to see the replays, but it does look like it was a perfectly legitimate goal and all that. But again, the wasted opportunities that Southampton have had in this game, though. And they have had wasted opportunities. Let's not get it twisted. Right. Onside? Yeah, he's onside. There's no doubt about it. No, not that. Yeah. Again, I don't know what to say because they're not really merited the one to be expected, to be honest. Yeah, in terms of Man City winning the game and time that's gone and all that, yeah, you expect them to do this. Like, we're going to go ahead, beat a team like this. Obviously, they haven't won yet, but it's just a bit disheartening when Southampton have had a few opportunities to score themselves in this game. 2 of them fall into the number 20. I can't pronounce his name, so I'm not going to try. I've not seen him play before, if I'm being brutally honest here. and he's fluffed his lines twice. And the second time he's done it, in a minute, balls up the other end. It's in the Man City. It's in their goal. It's in the goal in the net for Man City. Really getting pissed off at StreamYard. Sort your fucking service out, for fuck's sake. There you go, half-time whistle's gone. Harlan takes out the bloody thing out the basic ponytail out, the man bun out. And yeah, I wouldn't say deservingly 1-0 up. It's been a pretty, it has been 50-50 in terms of teams having chances both sides. 50-50-ish, give or take. No, not been a standout. Like one Man City completely dominating this, but didn't think Saints would get anything out of this game. I didn't. To be honest, I know I'm doing the watching in hope that obviously Southampton do us a favour because they've got something to fight for themselves. But honestly, I said this at the start of the stream. I fully expected Man City to absolutely blow Southampton apart today. I feel a fever pitch moment approaching. Oh, don't. If you know, you know. If you've seen the film, you know. Or even if you've read the book, you know. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to do all that. Oh, dear. Me and Liam have already said, and by the way, Liam's not on to my feet. He's out of family because it's obviously Easter Sunday. He's out with his family and all that, so he will be back at the Watchalong soon. Coming, next week for West Ham, won't he? Yeah. So he'll be back in terms of podcast in terms of the Watchalongs for the away game against West Ham and the other away games this season. Apart from Forest, because he's wedding that. I think it's his wedding that weekend. I think. Need to double check that. But even we both said on here, and you guys remember not. But we've both said that literally if Arsenal win the league, be it on when we're live on a stream for an away game or at the Emirates itself, it's going to be complete. We're going to have it. The emotions are going to get the better of us, put it that way, and the tears and everything is going to come up. The emotions are going to get the better of us, put it that way. And it'll be my bloody luck. It'll be happening on a mon stream. But I'll cope. Oh dear, but either way, as long as we win the title, I don't care if I'm here doing it with you, just sharing that moment with you guys, or at the stadium and all that. And even then, I'll probably somehow find a way of filming the moments afterwards and all that as well. Honestly, did you expect anything other than a City win today? It's only half time. You never know. Let's just focus on our game. No, exactly. I get what you're saying there, but it's all about hope. It's obviously, as I say, to the international bet, I thought, you know what? There's no more breaks in the season now. It's a complete running now. Like boom, here we go for the last 10. Let's see what happens. To know what, just to add that bit of drama to the channel and all that. Let's do these completely biased and shameless watch-alongs and in terms of adding Man City games to the watch-along list on this channel until the title race is completely done with. In terms of one way or the other, we've won it or not, basically. But I said again, if you go back to the start of the stream really while we're at half time, you go quickly back. And I'm talking. What I'm hoping for as the teams will get ready to kick off. I basically said I'm not. If I'm being brutally honest, I'm not expecting a miracle. I'm not expecting anything from Southampton today. If I'm being honest, but I'm just hoping. I was hoping for something. And to be fair, I mean, they've had again. I keep saying Southampton have had chances in this first half. It's just either the balls, the last pass into the final third is lacking, or it's just they overdo it, or whatever. Or if they do get a chance, it's falling to the number 20, the number 20, and he's completely fluffing his lines twice. And the second time he did it, in a minute, 30 seconds or so, the ball's up there running in their net, and Man City are 1-0 up. So Southampton have created. It's just they're lacking that killer instinct, basically. No, I'm not. Again. One sec. I'll put your comment back. We've got to stop clinging onto this hope of other teams taking points off City. If it happens, great. I'm not clinging on to the hope. I'm just obviously you never know sort of thing, and you want to. If it does happen, you want to sort of share that moment with you guys, basically, and then obviously hope. Because as I said to one of the new faces in the chat earlier, Stephen, who was in the chat earlier. If Man City drop points today, be it a draw or they lost by some miracle, okay, great. We go okay. We going into tomorrow thinking okay that we now know either we go 11 points clear or 10 points clear. We win our game tomorrow. But the main thing is we have to win our game. That's all we got to do. End of the day, we're not. Like I said last night, I'd rather be at this moment in time. I'd rather be where we are, basically, not the team that's chasing. Because if anything, it's Man City. Man City are the ones. Man City fans in general are the ones. They're more hoping that teams take points of us than the other way around. But the reason why we sort of maybe wouldn't mind them dropping points because we don't. If we're being brutally honest, we don't want this title race to go down to the last game of the season. We want it done and dusted beforehand. So for that side of things, I get, and that's what I want. I'll be because I'm at the game myself with my brother on May 28th against Wolves. And it's got, even if we are top on that last game of the season, going into that last game by 3 points or whatever, however we are top. If we are top of the league going into that last game, but it hasn't been mathematically sealed off yet, I'm going to be a nervous wreck that day. Even before I even get to the stadium, it's even worse when I'm in the stadium. So I don't want that. I just want to enjoy the day. I don't want to be like, we're going to throw this. Have all them nerves. I just want to be like, okay, done and dusted. Go to the Emirates, enjoy the day, see the trophy lift. We move on and enjoy the day for what it is, and then come back the next day or whenever the parade is going to be and celebrate a bit more, rub it in a bit more. Oh yeah. Southampton obviously aren't as good as City, so what I would hope for is City don't score 5 or 6. Yeah, there's that as well now. Hello, Ryan in the chat. Hello, Gary. How was your stream today? I did pop in briefly at one point. But I'm going back and forth doing dinner, hence why I didn't communicate in the chat and I think so. But I did watch the first half hour or so. Gary saying I saw a tweet. Arsenal play 5 games after Man City. Someone wants drama. I don't want that drama. I want this title done and dusted as soon as possible. So in one sense, I obviously do want City to drop points between now and when we play them. As long as we do, again, assuming as long as we do our job starting tomorrow against Liverpool at Anfield, we go there, get the 3 points, fantastic, and mentally, the confidence that will give this team at this moment in time in the season could be the difference in getting over the line or not, basically. I just want us to. I just want us to. I just want us to just. I want it now because in the time when it started off being at the start and all that, just go for the. Just trying to go through the motions of yeah, we're in it at the moment, but if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. It's not the end of the world. No, but now we are in the thick of it, in the last knockers of the season, and it's us or them. I know they've got the know-how in recent years, but I don't care. I want it. I want it no matter. I don't care how we do it. I just want it. But ideally, I would rather we wrap this title up before the last game of the season, just so I can really enjoy the day without having that anxiety, basically. Trying hard to make this a drama channel. Doesn't really matter. Eventually, every team will play the same amount of games. I know that. But you just want that cushion. We want to keep that cushion, don't we? Not if we have a chance to extend it, fantastic. That's my whole point, basically. Just count the games down, count the points down until we can't be caught. If we keep, as I say, go first and foremost tomorrow. Go to Anfield, do our job there, get the 3 points. If we do that, then we talk on for next week and go from there. In terms of how we approach West Ham, and then after that, Southampton, etc., etc. But yeah, just as I say, in terms of how enormous a win tomorrow could be, not just in terms of the points, but the mental uplift that will give the players and the confidence. That again, as I say, that could be the difference. If we go there tomorrow and we do get the 3 points on the board, that could be the difference in terms of us getting over the line or not. In terms of us being caught up by City or not. Especially when we've got Man City in like 3 weeks' time. So you want the title wrapped up at Forest away? That's our penultimate game. No, honestly, I want it as early as possible. I don't care. As early as possible. If I'm being brutally honest, as early as possible. Forests, I think, if we keep winning, if we were to keep winning our games all the way until between now and Brighton, we win that Brighton game. I think that no matter what City do, they then can't catch us. So we'd be wrapped up with 2 games to spare in terms of Forest and then the Wolves game. But obviously, if Man City were to drop, if we were to keep winning between now and Brighton, and City were to drop points along the way, not just against us, obviously, then it'll be wrapped up a game more early than that. But it's going just see what happens. But I just because I want the stress-free life and the final day. I want the stress-free life on the final day of the season, knowing that we've got it done and dusted. All you got to do is keep winning. Obviously having a nervous breakdown, mate. If it goes down to the last day of the season, even if we are top of the league and going into that last game by 3 points or whatever, I'll be a nervous wreck that day until the final whistle. Until I know we've done the job on the pitch like 2-0 Arsenal, they can't do nothing no matter what. That I'm going to be a fucking nervous wreck. The only annoying thing is if obviously City do go and see this game out now and get the points, and we don't get the points, we don't get the 3 points tomorrow. mentally, oh my God, they'd be like, oh, here we go, we smell blood, come to us in a few weeks' time, do us at the park, and then we're done for. But as I say, I just want to keep plugging it, keep winning, keep doing our thing, we'll be fine. Just everyone, because everyone outside of everyone in the media, everyone on YouTube is not an Arsenal fan, all their channels and all that. I hope this Liverpool Arsenal game up way beyond what it should be. You got Jamie Carragher back in Liverpool. What was it last week? Saying on Monday Night Football, Liverpool going to beat Arsenal this Sunday night. Sorry, you've just been back. This is before obviously they played Chelsea midweek, but you've just been battered on Saturday 4-1 to a team that's second in the league. What? Just because you're at home doesn't mean you're going to come against us and do us. And everyone's sort of putting on that. Oh, they're at home. They've got more of a chance because their home record's okay. Yeah, it's okay, but our away records. I think our away record is that either the joint best or the best in the league this season. Second half in underway. Here we go. Oh dear. Imagine we have a great moment at the Emirates against Wolves. Oh my God. In that case, it'd be worth it. Just to break Man City hearts, it'd be worth it in that sense. But the stress that in 29 minutes, like, no, I don't know. But we are back on the way. Southampton are attacking in. Number 20's cocked up twice today already. Does it again. Can happen, really. Oh, I've been saying to me, I've even said to my brother for weeks now, if we are going to win it, if we are going to go on to win this league title, I want it wrapped up ASAP. As soon as mathematically possible, I want it wrapped up, basically. Oh dear. No if, buts, or maybes. Please, Southampton, don't fall apart. Do not fall apart. Don't do Liverpool, for God's sake. Sitting in attack here with Grealish. Gundogan, good block. Thank God for that, Benyek. Come to the green and white side, no stress. No, because it's fucking piss easy in that league. It's guaranteed titles, pretty much it. For at least 9 seasons, and if you miss one out, going back for another 9. Back off. Good for that. Go on, Theo. Go on. Get stuck in. Well done, Theo. Well done, Theo. Put your body in the line and get the free kick. Well done. Shut up, Jack. I was like the night of the stress of you know who was crazy, and when it happened, I was devastated. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's saying me individually. I said it. Me and Nima said this for months. We've been saying if we do this, that's what we'll be doing. Oh, what the fuck was that? Another wasted opportunity from Southampton. Would have been offside anyway. I mean, if he hit it on target and got in, that would have been offside. Number 37 for Southampton. I've got to say, I know Southampton aren't exactly performing great this season in terms of obviously where they are in the league and all that. But business end of the season, the team's got a chance to get out of this trouble they put themselves in. Obviously, Man City are in town. Why is there empty seats? Why is there empty seats? Why are you not rammed that place full and made the atmosphere there hostile as hostile as possible? Oh, James Ward-Prowse has just been taken up by the ankles. Referee says play on. Fucking football does do anything. Sometimes in a good sense. There's been times over the years it's been in a bad sense, but when it's in a good way, you enjoy it a bit more. It's worth it. It's worth the angst. 98, 2002, in terms of league title wise for Arsenal, 98, 2000, 2004, even 1991 and 89 as well. I mean, and that's what I mean. I don't want, in one sense, I don't want, because Arsenal have won it in the last game of the season in terms of that rearranged fixture against Liverpool that was then put to was made to be the last game of the season. Even though we were second going into that game, still the anxiety of the hope and all that of doing what we've got to do. But it is what it is. Gundogan, Man City on the attack. Jesus Christ, almost 2-0. Fuck's sake, Southampton, hold your fucking nerve. You're committing too many forward and leaving too. Oh, fucking look at the gap. Jesus. And then reaction from the players is like non-existent in terms of trying to stop him from closing that down, stop him getting that shot off. Thank God for that. This could get messy. If Southampton defensively don't sort themselves out, this could get messy. Which, as mentioned by Stefan, we don't, even as Arsenal, we don't want that because the goal difference is like, well, before the game was plus two goals in it. Now it's 3, obviously, as you speak. We don't want it. Don't want him getting an absolute whitewash of a scoreline in their favour. Getting overdo it in the past there. Fucking hell. I don't get this nonsense at concerts. I enjoy myself, but that's becoming a joke because of the expense. No, it's ridiculous. The prices now for no matter what genre of music you're into, the prices to go to a concert now is ridiculous. I mean, S Club 7, I mean, well, S Club now. Rest in peace to Paul and all that. Obviously, if anyone doesn't know, one of the singers of S Club's, the pop group in the year 2000, S Club 7, the guy called Paul, sadly was found in his house in Devon on Thursday and pronounced dead yesterday. Or was pronounced dead on Thursday, but obviously it didn't came out yesterday afternoon in terms of history. So obviously thoughts go to his friends and his family and the band and all that. But my point with them was in terms of they've announced on their 25th anniversary of since they formed, they was going to do a UK tour UK and Ireland tour this year, later on in the year. My sister wanted to go to that. Went to look at the tickets, and it's like even at Nosebleed FC, right in the nether regions of the Wembley Arena, asking for ridiculous prices, like £250, £300 for a ticket, not for a pair, a ticket. Concert tickets are ridiculously priced, has been for years now, yeah. mean, cost of living crisis as well. Cost of living crisis. Oh, we're going to do, hi guys, 25th anniversary. We're going to do UK and London tour. It's cost of living crisis and all that. We know that. £250, please, for your ticket. For your one ticket, please. No matter where you're sitting or standing. Bernardo Silva's getting ready to come on for Man City. This ain't good. Going to tear Southampton apart now. Oh dear! I've got to sit through this in highlight form later on. Yay! Yay! Oh, you got it off. Get that. You know what, Southampton, in terms of making the subs, get that number 20 off. He's been a pain in the arse today. He is holding this team back in that final third. This is saying they want 40 quid for the merchandise. Yeah, exactly. And again, that's not included food and drink, like having food at the restaurant or whatever nearby, having something to eat. Or is Holland getting booked? That's not good for the FPL. Anyone who's got him in the FPL like myself. Got the goal, but he's now lost a couple of points because he's now being booked. Oh, bloody hell. Jesus. He's lucky he didn't get one for the bloody Challenge on the Mall Prowse as well. Bloody hell. But what's it? Jack's gone off, Jack Grealish. That's Haaland's 5th booking, but because it's this time of the season, it means nothing. He needs another 5 bookings to get suspended, I believe. Yeah, exactly. Oh, exactly. Yeah, Morris has gone off, not Grealish. Morris has gone off for Bernardo Silva. My apologies. Oh, Jonathan Stones has gone off. Who for? Kyle Walker. Okay, yeah, they're going for the have a bit of an athleticism in their defence and all that / attack with Kyle Walker. Good chair. And yeah, they're in terms of Bernardo coming on for Mahrez, going for the kill. They're going in for the kill. Yeah, let's see. Even the concerts we're going to have now between now and the end of the summer and all that your Glastonbury's, the Reading Festival, Leeds Fest, it's that all these festivals outside and all that. The prices of them are, for years as well, but ridiculous. I mean, I don't. Oh, you get to see all these artists. Yeah, but I don't expect to fucking spend an arm and a leg though. Next year, with fucking kidneys. Oh, Stefan saying goal, but is it for City though? Don't get my hopes up. I'm saying nothing. I'm assuming that's then for Man City. How far behind am I? Bloody hell. Oh my god, am I just going to see an absolute counter-attack? Yep, counter-attack FC. Here we go. Jack Grealish. Rebound, 2-0. What the fuck was that? Here we go. Okay, we know our job tomorrow. We knew our job anyway, but it's Van Time even more now. Respond FC again. Okay. You want to respond to our City? You're going to get one, hopefully. But you know what I'm saying, Stefan, in terms of all these outdoor bloody festivals now, even over the last how many years, that their prices have been ridiculous as well, no matter if it's Reading or whatever. Could be offside. Oh, that's going to be close. That will be. It's going to be so close, that is. look. Oh, it could be off. It could be. Please be offside. Please. I'm begging for an offside, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. This is what the title does to you when your team's involved. Where's the lines then? Sorry, these lines. Oh yeah, okay, didn't say there's. Where's the line? Where was the line? Where's the lines? Wow. Where was the lines there? They forgot their lines again. Quite literally. Did it show the lines? I just went, well. As soon as they realised, because it did look a bit dodgy, they went, yeah. Like they put like an image thing up in line of the defender's knee or his toe, basically. But as soon as they realised that, this looks a bit dodgy, off. No lines. Where's the fucking lines to tell us how far or how close it was between being onside and offside? And I'm being told the league, and we're being told on the regular by people on Twitter, the league's fixed for Arsenal to win the league. Well, Liverpool fans mainly. Yeah, they're doing everything in their power, fucking clearly. Southampton, you had one job today, cause havoc. Make them work for it. You haven't done that. Especially that second goal there. That was literally like, just basics. The opportunities you guys had, and you literally, how much space did you got to give him? So Armstrong's now come on for Mohamed Elusi, I'll pronounce his name. Oh, what is he doing? Ainsley ain't even bothering now. Was exactly. Oh, go on, Walker Peters. Go on, Walker Peters. Go on. Oh, pass it to someone for fuck's sake! Why are you running into trouble for? You're literally playing against Man City. You're literally running towards 4 or 5 Man City numerous shirts, and you're just going, "Oh, keep running. I will not post to my teammates. Fuck them. Oh, fuck, I lost the ball." One of them fucking days, isn't it? Put my light on for a sec so you can see the background properly. Bit broad daylight outside still, and I'm having to put a light on so you can see the background. Dear. Just the camera as well. It's a bit. Well, it's just fun. Oh dear. Who got the next one? Let's have a look on the phone. Al. Right. As I was doing, looking for the City got next week. I wonder. So don't even bother put myself through this again for a third week. Even though I said I would do it, what do I bother? Because they're going to find a way. I'm going to go Bayern Munich on Tuesday. I know that much. That's going to be interesting. One sense, I don't want touch on Bayern Munich to completely touch up Man City and put them in a spliff. Knock the shit out of their confidence. for fuck's sake, there's no point. They've got Leicester. There's a guaranteed 3 points there. For fuck's sake. Oh my days! That's a guaranteed 3-point playing Leicester nowadays. Unless they bring in someone like that for Leicester between now and next Saturday, that's a guaranteed 3 points. So what am I doing? What am I doing? Am I really got to put myself through this again? And it's going to be more of a thumping next week for them. Oh my days! Oh, we'll see how tomorrow goes, and yeah, get our 3 points, or we'll reassess things. Do I really want to put myself having to watch my direct rivals keep bloody winning, even though they're chasing us? But you know what I'm saying? Fucking hell. One positive though today, West Ham won, so that means David Moyes isn't going to be sacked before Arsenal. Yay! No more new manager bounce for him. Against us, I mean. Oh dear. Oh my days, it's getting ridiculous. Oh dear, that was just 65 minutes, but yeah, it's like Let's face it, we knew City were going to win this match. Yeah, but obviously, I just thought with the results have gone against Southampton today, and one in particular going for them in one sense, in terms of giving them an incentive. In terms of Leicester obviously losing to Bournemouth, Leicester now dropped to second from bottom. If Southampton were to get a result today, that would have pushed them above Leicester. I just would have thought that would have given them the incentive to just do something today, even if it was a draw. I would have taken that, knowing hopefully we would have done our job. He's going to be free, isn't it? No. Again, assuming we do our job tomorrow, I would have taken the Man City drawing this game at the very least. Because, as I say, Southampton had something to fight for in terms of trying to stay up in this league. But I know next week is getting the next week, and that's, as I say, unless Man City 3-0 then. 3-0. Going by because Man City currently got the ball and you just gone goal. So yeah, this goal difference is going to get out of control, isn't it? Fantastic. And again, the reason I say this, you put goal in is Man City on the ball, and Southampton aren't doing fuck up trying to get the ball back. So I know it's Man City 3-0. Fuck me. Seriously, why is he giving that time? Why is he giving that space? Why is he giving the space like that? Where's the defender marking him? Why? Just why? Why is there no one marking him? Why? Like Grealish, when he went through 3-second goal there. Why is no one aware where Haaland is? They've all switched off and gone, Ball Watch FC. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Okay, 3-0. Oh, Cornell. So the goal difference now is a difference of 5 between us now. Oh, fucking hell. Southampton, what? I'm really not, you know what? No matter what we do tomorrow, assuming we do, I keep saying it, assuming we win tomorrow, knowing that they've got Leicester, unless Leicester City hire a Rafa Benitez or someone of that ilk that's going to get that team defensively sound in time for Man City next Saturday, I ain't bothering doing Man City next week. Fuck that for a game of Joyce Shoulders. Jesus Christ. You know what? I take it back. I watched it about Bayern Munich and Tuchel touching up Man City. Keep it close. Keep it close. And now he's going off. Of course he is. Patrick Starfish scores again. Yeah, it's a good goal. Don't get me wrong, but it's a good goal in the fact how he took it. Don't get me wrong. But it could have been avoided if the defenders had kept their eye on the ball, not literally on the ball, but in terms of one of us will mark Haaland and keep ourselves close to Haaland and make sure he doesn't score again. Or ball's coming in. Oh well, there he is. Goal different. They're doing Hasnan. Yeah, amazing how they haven't done that. By the way, Man City, I've not seen Man City fans do that in the Man City Liverpool era. By the way, never done that. Haven't in terms of constantly every going turn around way. Haven't done it for years. From what I remember, it's been years since I've seen them do it. Let alone do it this consistently. All of a sudden, suddenly we're pushing them for the top. We're leading the chase. They're chasing after us and all that. Let's all do the pushing. Fuck off. Do we value you that much that you have to literally go? Oh look, this is what we inherited from a fucking opposed team in the Europa League years ago. We're bringing it back again, guys. Fucking mongrels. Oh dear. Again, don't want to take nothing away from Haaland's there, but it was avoidable. If someone's just marking him, keeping their eye on him where he is, that's avoidable. He had literally no one around him to stop him from doing what he did there. And Southampton wonder why they are in the position they're in. Oh dear. Goal difference +5. Whatever happens in the game in the end. No, man. I'm just disappointed in defending there. I'm just disappointed. Oh well, we did. Again, like I say, as I've been saying all stream, we know what we got. We knew either way, no matter what happened today, we knew what our job was today. No, tomorrow. I mean, we knew what our job was going to be tomorrow. Go to Anfield, get the 3 points. And again, this just rams at home. Keep us that 8-point cushion. Do not give Man City any edge at the moment because they'll fucking pounce on us in a few weeks' time otherwise. Oh, have a shot. No. 3-1. Hey, you finally took your chances. Yay. +4 now. There you go. Goal difference is +4. I'm shameless. I don't care. The game's dead anyway. The game. But where's this been? Where's this clinicalness been from Southampton today up till just now? It's a really good finish as well. It's literally past the net. Okay, get the ball. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. Goal difference of 4 now. Hey. As I was saying, we always knew what our job was tomorrow. Just again, Man City winning today just keeps that on us. Keeps our players out aware. Southampton comeback time, 3 Wolves set pieces opportunities. We are happy. You're not asking how much, are you, Gary? Saying that. Wonderful. Oh, BA. Straight away. Didn't even hesitate. Fucking hell. Pen for City. As the Arsenal midfielder just saying, the ref didn't even hesitate. He couldn't wait to give that. VAR's going to check this, by the way, to make sure it was a foul on De Bruyne, but did he get the ball? No, he doesn't win the ball, so he's going to be given. He didn't get the ball. It goes in to get. I don't know. Did he touch the ball anyway? Well, he throws himself in, it doesn't help. But you just got back in the game. See, go, you jinxed it. It's your fault, Gary. You had to jinx it, didn't you? After the 3 set pieces. VAR basically said no, it's definitely a penalty. Off we go. And Alvarez is going to take it. So they've just got back into the game, and City just gone restarted the game, went up the other end, and got a penalty. Fucking hell! +5 again. Capitulation strike. Literally restart the game. Boom! Back. Oh, penalty. Thank you very much. 4-1. +5 again. Oh, give up. Down the middle. 4-1. I blame Gary for that. He had to jinx it, didn't he? He couldn't let it settle in for 2 minutes or so. He had to jinx it. Oh, for God's sake. Down the middle. Ugh. Yeah, they're just going to keep. This is going to go to distance. This is going to distance, isn't it, sadly? Unless we win every game. Literally, if we won every game between now and Brighton, and when that, we win against Brighton, obviously, then they can't be caught. With 2 games to spare. Not asking for much, but yay. Oh, aside from that, just keep going. Keep saying it. I keep repeating myself now, do my head in, but just keep going. Just keep plugging. We know what we got to do. The top, we are top. It is 5. We are 5 points clear as it stands now. But we do play tomorrow. If we win tomorrow, back to 8 points. So we just keep plugging away. Got West Ham next. Do what we do there at West Ham. Take on then Southampton. Put Southampton in the spliff for not doing their job today. Oh dear. Goal difference. No, it's 5. Goal difference of 5 again. It was 4 for like 30 seconds, and then it went to. It's going to be 6 here. It's going to be 6. It's going to be 6. Fucking hell. You know what, Southampton? You've let us down today, so you can piss off. You've had a little spell in the Premier League for the last few years. Back to the Championship you go, where you deserve to be. You had one job today, one job. I'm deeply offended by Gary's profanity, to be honest. Oh dear God. Oh, Ainge is now down. Has been taken out by his goalkeeper. Yay. God's sake. Fucking not even a minute. Literally scored the goal. Well, hey, let's get the ball back in the centre circle. Okay, let's restart. Okay, boom. Oh dear, you had to give him back the goal difference back to plus like 5 more than us, didn't you? You couldn't give us something today, could you, Southampton? You know. Oh yeah, of course, Hawk. Yeah, of course. As always, as we all wanted and expected. Yeah. You know. We got to laugh. It's their own fault. If they had more, if the Southampton manager picked the right 11 in the first place, and had been more clinical in the first half, this could have been a better game. Yeah, from our perspective, obviously, because they had chances at 0-0, but they weren't. He didn't do that, and then they weren't clinical enough, and then Man City punished them. We've got to make a statement of Liverpool, of course, yeah, exactly. I think, again, this is the best time. No matter what people, again, famous last words here, this could go back and bite me in the arse, but no matter what people say about Liverpool's home record recently. Well, Man United, if it's 7-0, yeah, it's Man United, and they're not going for the title, and it's a freak result in the end if you think about the context of the game, especially that first half. They are gettable. They are vulnerable. Like it or not, guys, this is going to be our best opportunity to go to Anfield and take them away with 3 points and absolutely obliterate them on the score sheet as well. But at the end of the day, Arteta's got to pick the best 11 possible, and players themselves have got to go out on that pitch and do the job and do what they've been doing all season. If our players go out and do what they've been doing all season, we'll be fine tomorrow. Lavia's gone off, 27. On my day off, Southampton not doing us any favours. Oh well, if we are champions, we need to stop worrying about worrying. No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at this moment in time, obviously, about how things are going for City and all that in terms of getting the result today. Walcott's just going off for Peru, or Food, whatever you pronounce his name. I'm not worried in that sense. It's just I would have liked it to see him drop points and take a bit of the sting at the tail of Man City in their fan base and the media, assuming we do our thing tomorrow. But yeah, as I say, as long as we keep doing what we've been doing all season, I don't see why we don't do our job tomorrow in terms of getting the 3 points. We cannot. I repeat, cannot give Man City any sliver of hope at this moment in time by dropping points either tomorrow or whenever. We need to win on it. Going into Man City away in a few weeks' time, we need to. We need to literally win them 3 games. Basically, we cannot afford to drop any points in our next 3 games. Liverpool tomorrow, West Ham away, and Southampton. We can't afford it. We got to keep it. We have at very least got to keep this 8-point cushion going into Man City away, and then do what we can do on the day itself at the Etihad, and then just go and then from there, and after that we just go from there basically. Again, I'm not, just to be clear, I'm not doing these watch-alongs in relying on other teams doing us a favour, because, as I said, we're the ones being chased. We are top of the pack. So really, at this moment in time, right here, right now, not needing that at the moment. But if we then become the chasers, and Man City take the lead again in the league, then it's going to be where we're going to need the results basically to go our way against Man City. But until then, we just do our thing. Until that possibility arises, if it does arise, we just keep doing our thing. We're leading the league. They're the ones chasing us. We just do our thing. But it just would have been nice to just have a bit of a chance to extend the cushion that we have. It's really serious stuff. But Arsenal must make. Yeah, so I'm saying that is what I'm saying. And when I say we can't step up against Liverpool or West Ham or Southampton going into City, I mean it. We can't. We need to at the very least keep this. At the very least, go into Man City away with the 8-point gap still. Then to see what we do at the Etihad basically. But a win tomorrow, not just a statement win, but a win in general. A win is huge tomorrow. I said this earlier in the stream. Winning at Anfield tomorrow could be the difference between Arsenal winning the league or not. It's that's how crucial 3 points is tomorrow. Putting this result aside before this game kicked off. Cough. Eating the cold bloody bolognese. You know. Oh, God. I don't know that was coming. Stefan is currently cursing, you know. Oh dear. Mr. Bung on his other account. I can decipher writing styles. Oh dear. Yeah, I know you're not offended by it, but I was just saying because obviously I think obviously you're thinking like, oh, the Panda Oasis, of course, yeah. And he goes, oh no, I like the flavoured drink. This particular flavour of drink as well. Oh, there you go. Yeah, what 3-4 minutes to go? Yeah, plus injury time. Way. Southampton fans are currently leaving in their droves as well. Yeah, I think. Let's look at the bottom three in a sec. One sec. Yeah, I'm not. No, it's Bungle's friend. Mouse on fire. So as it stands, bottom three is Southampton on 23, Leicester on 25, Forest on 27, Everton 27, Leeds 29, Bournemouth, Palace, West Ham on 30, Wolves on 31. Yeah, Southampton are gone. Southampton are big. Leicester, unless they get a manager in this week now, it's going to shore up that defence straight away and sort their attack out as well. They're gone. Who would have thought 8 years on from winning, 8 years after winning the league title, they're going to get relegated back to the Championship? Who would have thought that? Let's say that it's still close-ish. Still, the Forest will be the favourites to go because obviously they ain't got the experience of getting out of this. Their first season back and all that, and their away form is terrible. Even if they sack, even if they sack Steve Cooper, who do they get in that gets them out of this mess and keeps them up? And it sorts their away form out. Everton are still there, so that final drop spot could go down to the last day between them two. Or 3 or 4. It's still close, don't get me wrong, it's still close between 18th, no, what was it? 18th and up to near mid-table, basically. Still close, points-wise. But certain teams are getting results. Obviously, 2 of them play tomorrow against each other in terms of Leeds and Palace. Again, one way or another, either Leeds will get put away with 3 points or Palace will by some miracle. So I'll kick off and condemn Tom as a Leeds for letting Palace win again. Tom said, I was told Southampton are Man City's bogey team. They've given Man City in years gone by. They've been giving Man City games at St Mary's in terms of last season. Obviously, this season in the cup they beat them 2-0, 3-1, something ridiculous like that. They've done them in the cup under Nathan Jones before he got sacked. Last season they turned up a game and a half. They nicked, I think they draw last year, a win, 1-0 win, something like that. Scrappy wins. They've been doing at St Mary's. That's what they've been doing for the last couple of years. So everyone thought today at all. It's at St Mary's. They've got something to fight for, especially after Leicester and all that in the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Their result, they thought, oh, we might get something here, and again, first half, it was 50-50 in the sense of they both had chances and this, that, and the other at 0-0. Southampton had the glaring ones and fluffed their lines. And then the second time they did that, Man City went up the other way. We've had enough of this and went bump 1-0. His game's been one-sided ever since. Oh, my mouth. Oh. I did not expect him to win. I said best case was a draw today. Wasn't expecting. If anything, I was expecting Man City to win more than anything else. But the hope was that Southampton would turn up today with something to fight for, especially with Leicester losing today, and at least get a draw out of this. Give Man City a game. And they were again. First off, they weren't. The second they conceded 1-0, it's been the most one-sided game ever since. Oh my God! I swear to God. We're 10 minutes into injury time and 4 minutes injury time, by the way. I've got to rewatch this in fucking highlight form. But positives is I get to see Chelsea losing highlight form later on, so that's fantastic. So positives way out negative here. Oh, again, it's just the anxiety of obviously my team's in this title race, and even though we're the ones being chased, we've got Liverpool. Anfield, for fuck's sake. Again, we just got to do our thing. We play what we have done all season. No matter what, we should get the job done tomorrow. That's what. Bungle put me on to Stoney, but he did say you told him ages ago to get his ass on there. Another YouTuber channel, I'm assuming. And then you'll talk about your ages as well. I'm not going to give them away, but then Gary comes along and says, I'm starting my certain decade adventure. What's it like in the mid of that decade? Oh dear. Fucking 34, mate. Bloody hell. on my birthday, as it stands, unless Sky rearrange it, because as it stands, our game on May 20th against Forest is currently scheduled for a 3:00 kickoff. But obviously, assuming the trial race is still going by then or whatever, that game will probably be rearranged for the Sunday, probably, or a late kickoff at 5:30. Or an early kickoff. Okay, happy birthday! You got an early kickoff or a late kickoff against Forest as well. And the first game is a week after my birthday is at the Emirates against Wolves. I'm going to lose my mind, I think. Yeah, the full-time whistle was just gone, by the way. Man City win comfortably in the end 4-1, mainly because Southampton can't defend for their lives. But it is what it is. Oh, damn, there's been some of the comments there, but it's a giggle there. But no, Man City, again, what we expected them to do today, they've done, they've come out. Initially, it was a bit, they made hard work of it until Haaland scored that first goal. They were making hard work of the game today. Man City had a few opportunities at 0-0 to get themselves in the lead. Get themselves in the lead and potentially cause an upset, but they didn't take their chances. And straight after that, Haaland goes at the other end, scores. It was the second he scored, so just the players themselves just gave up. Whatever game plan they had, they gave it up, and the second half came along, 2-0, 3-0. They got themselves back in the game as well. Just over 2 minutes to go, they got themselves back in the game at 3-1. The game literally restarted. The ball got kicked up to the other end. The ball goes down, penalty, and yeah, they gave up again. And at the end, it was just like going through the motions for the last 18 minutes of that game plus injury time. So it is what it is. I was always hoping that Southampton would get at least a draw today, turn up against this lot, but it is what it is. Either way, we knew what we had to do. We knew our job this weekend in terms of Arsenal, what we've got to do tomorrow, no matter what happened today. And this is us round at home. That obviously now the points difference is back to 5, but we still haven't played this weekend. So we do play against Liverpool at Anfield tomorrow, which I will be covering as I always do with Arsenal games. I will be covering, and I've got myself. We've got Joe, we've got Colin, and I believe I need a double check again. I need a double check, make sure Gay's available. Because obviously it is Easter Sunday as well and all that. I'll double check, make sure he's around for that. If he is, it'll be Gary joining us as well. So you have a complete foursome and all that. At the helm for arguably the biggest game of our season now. It's going to be dubbed as the biggest game of our season, potentially. Depending on what happens. But we just got to keep plugging away. Go there, do the job, and if we do, as I've been saying about this stream, if we go to Liverpool tomorrow, come out of there 3 points, the full-time whistle, I think that's the difference. If we do that, I think there's no looking back then. We will go on and finish the job sooner rather than later, basically. But it is what it is. Imagine, I'm not looking at the table now. Chelsea in their 11th, but they've got 39 points. They're 8 points away from Wolves. Both play 30 games. Imagine Chelsea and an umpire get dragged into a relegation scrap. Imagine that. Oh my God, the meltdown. We're not, because some of the Chelsea fans when talk about Lampard and all that earlier. Well, our season's dead. We're not going to get relegated. You got Champions League? No, we're not going to win that. We've given up. But we're not going to get relegated. Imagine after saying that you get dragged into it. Oh my God, I will piss myself. even if they don't get relegated, but they get dragged into it, I'll piss myself laughing. Yeah, really. I stopped counting after 39. Try and enjoy the ride of life. Chelsea have more players than points. And that's just the attacking players. That's not including that sort of the defensive minded players or the goalkeepers. That's just attacking. Oh dear, it is what it is. I gotta love it though. That's one thing that's cheered me up and sort of put a smile on my face. I knew it was going to happen, but it's like all them Chelsea fans for the last few days going, no, we're getting a new manager bounce under Lampard. He knows what it means to be for Chelsea. He's a Chelsea man. And by all accounts, from what I've heard today, they were fucking shocking. So they lost. Couldn't make it up. Bring on Real Madrid. Madrid are going to absolutely tear Chelsea apart midweek. I have no doubts about that. That's the wing. That's what I'm saying. Attacking players. That's what I'm saying. When I say attacking players, I mean the attacking players. Not include. I think that includes wingers. Tom. Poor Chavsky. Oh, what a season it could be. Potentially win a league title and Chelsea in the bottom half of the league and outside of Europe. And having to find a decent manager, a world-class manager to come in the summer and rebuild the club from scratch. Like that's going to happen. I think the new manager bounces attempted flat ball. Oh mate, again. I said I've said this in probably about things like that. We're talking about this now. Went into like Twitter Spaces when it all happened on the day. It was announced on the day and all that. To two Chelsea fans, I said, aren't you slightly concerned that you've been reported to be talking to the now Gelsman, Luis Enrique, flew to London, was in London the day before, and then within 24 hours, you're announcing Frank Lampard as your manager until the end of the season? Isn't that slightly a bit concerning that a manager has flown? You spoke to one manager and his representatives in Bayern Munich, and apparently it's all going well, he's interested in all that. You've had another manager come to London a couple of days later in Luis Enrique, and nothing's been said of it in terms of if it's good, this, that, and the other. And the next thing you know, the next day, Frank Lampard's our new caretaker manager until the end of the season. At the very least. And even Lampard's saying in his press conference, they haven't actually ruled it out. Ruled me out of the running if I do a good job and all that. So you never know. And that's what I'm saying to Chelsea fans. I'm like, isn't that concerning that you're speaking to these managers, these world-class managers, whatever, Luis Enrique, now Gelsman, and whoever, and you've been linked involved like Mourinho, this, like the Conte for some reason as well, whatever, and you've gone for Frank Lampard, who literally has been sacked by Everton, who your previous owner sacked for not being good enough. But then his most recent club sacked him for not being even worse, and then put him in that club in the relegation scrap and not to go down. Isn't it slightly concerning? No, it's only 8-9 games plus Champions League. No, we've given up on Champions League. Yeah, we go. It'll be okay. It's Frank Lampard. He knows the club. He loves the club. Fucking clearly, yeah. First game in. And I think what Tom said in the chat, Chelsea, one shot on target today. One shot. And he went strong today. It wasn't like he mixed about. He went strong today in his attacking options from the start. And he lost 1-0 with one shot. He had one shot on target. Come on. And as I say, I've just seen the table there. I'm like, imagine they get dragged in. Not saying they'll go down. But imagine they get dragged into that scrap. Oh my God. Just got okay to go to liquor store. Yeah, Biff. She's running low. I think you're going to need that tomorrow, Gary. I think you're going to need a few tomorrow, just to get you through the 90 minutes, hopefully. Ryan being salty about? No, I'm not being salty. I've been positive. I've said they were the better team. They deserved to win today. It was a good. I said in general, it's a good game, and I like the fact that Rangers turned up today in terms of one. They went behind and they didn't give up. Both times they didn't give up. They made a game of it. But overall, Rangers Celtic were the better team. Not going to dispute that. I have no ventured interest in either team. I like those sort of derbies when it's close and not looking 4 or 5-0. I always felt Rangers do well for a club that's about 12 years old. Currently, anyway. I didn't want them get in the mud like they did, to be honest. I respect them as a huge club. Chelsea are surely going to sell about 10 players this summer. You say that. Have you seen their owner, what he's been doing? He has no idea what he's doing. Oh, but he sacked so-and-so and Petr Cech, but he realised his mistake and he's hiring his new people. And clearly not doing a good job either, clearly. Because since he's hired them people, look at you brought in the winter window. Have they worked? No. But that's okay. Because he brought him in. It's not his responsibility, even though he's the owner. I've got a ticket to the Wolves game. Right, I'm now currently bankrupt, but well worth it. Can you please DM me how you got that ticket then? I'm hoping you got it via the club and not via touting sites. Because as I say, they are extortionate prices. So if you're just joking, then fair enough, you got me. But I wouldn't want you putting yourselves in that financial difficulties, I would say. Oh dear. Oh my God, it's Connor hitting Chevsky. I think it is, and it's 19 years, going on 20 years overdue. So, but hey, it is what it is. Just wrap things up. Perfect way to end it. Tom's saying, a rule of thumb I live by is, what would Colonel Ward do? Then I do the opposite. And you wonder why he digs at Leeds at every opportunity. Oh dear. But with that, we are going to wrap things up, guys. I will be back tonight about 10:15 for the match of the day live stream watch-along that we do every week. We'll be obviously reliving this game in highlight form, but obviously Chelsea's game, Wolseley, Chelsea, Tottenham versus Brighton. A lot of controversy there, by the way, before and during the game and afterwards. Leicester v Bournemouth, Man United versus Everton, amongst other games as well throughout the day as well, up and down the league. But yeah, as I say, 10:15 will be going live for that. I just got to get off now, have my cold dinner, sort out a thumbnail for that, and that'll be up and running in terms of the stream will be set up in the next half hour, hopefully, touch wood. So just got to sort the thumbnail out. Aside from that, guys, I will see you soon. If I don't see you tonight, I'll see you tomorrow for the Liverpool v Arsenal game, which again, for Liverpool, if you're not going to be around for later, I'm just going to tell you now, for the Liverpool Arsenal game, we're going live at 4 o'clock, half hour before kickoff, for myself, Joel, Colin, and hopefully Gary if he's available. And yeah, go for it. We're going to do what we always do, go for the team, sort of give you guys a bit of a build up for the game, get you guys half hour to come in, get settled, give your thoughts as well on the teams, etc., etc. Get your score predictions in. I will have a poll running for that one as well. And yeah, apart from that, I'll see you soon. Either tonight or tomorrow, or both, whatever way. If you are new to the channel, by the way, and you've enjoyed this stream somehow, in terms of if an Arsenal fan, you've enjoyed an Arsenal fan, actually another Arsenal fan doing this, or a football fan in general, that's enjoyed my my misery today in terms of Man City just doing what they do against these teams, these stacked teams. Then yeah, do smash that like button. Do subscribe to the channel. It's completely free, as you know. It's not even a red button anymore, but do hit the subscribe button. Do share the content around as well, because that does massively help the channel grow as well, because YouTube see how much it's being shared. They then acknowledge that the algorithm, and it helps out them. YouTube themselves help promote the channel as well, and it helps a lot quicker than at the current rate that we're currently going at. If you want to become a member, the details going across the screen as we speak, on the banner going across. The 2 levels, as I always say, 99p, £2.99, month by month basis. You can always come away for a bit if you have to, some financial difficulties or whatever, and come back. You got all your perks that are listed, whatever one you pick. You got badges now. You got emojis you can mess about with, like Mr. Tom does with Eddie. Doesn't use any other emoji apart from Eddie. And the more members we gain, the more emojis I'll be able to provide you guys as well. Gary's saying he's in. That's fantastic. I'll send you a link for that as well, Gary, later once I've set that up as well. Well, that's already set, the Liverpool game's already set up, but I'll send you a link for that later after I've got the match of the day stream out of the way. Oh, Chris. Worry about your own team, my friend. Worry about your own team. That's all I'm going to say on that one. But as I say, we'll be back at 10:15 tonight for the match of the day stream. Enjoy the rest of your day, morning or afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you soon. And as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.